Hi, this is Mary Beth Harrison with Dallas Native Voice, and today I want to give you 11 reasons why your home might not be selling. Probably 11 reasons what to do to get your home to sell from the other side of that conversation. There's really only 3 things that sell a house, guys. It's price, condition, and location. Well, I can change 2 of those things. I can price your house right. You can get your condition up to par. We can't change the location, right? So here are 11 reasons why your home might not sell above and beyond those 3 first key things. 1, you overvalued your home. And in this market where prices have been rising, sellers are getting a little bit greedy and thinking, oh, I can get more than that my neighbor got. I can get more than the house down the street. Well, maybe you can, but probably you can't. And so it's pricing your house right to begin with. That's the first step, and it is always the first step. Because at the right price, anything will sell, whether it needs work or doesn't need work, whether it's adorable or whether it's grandma's original house. At the right price, anything will sell. So number 1, you overvalued your home. Number 2, poorly marketed on MLS. Take a look at your photos. Take the time after your agent lists the home to see what does it look like online, because most buyers start their shopping online, right? You do too. I know you do. So see what it looks like. Are there enough photos? Do the photos look good? Are they clear? Is the room clean? And then what's the write-up? Is it compelling? Does it engage you? Because if it doesn't engage you, it's not going to engage someone else, right? 3, are you usually present when the house is shown? Please don't do that. Give the buyer the opportunity to talk frankly while they're in your home. And what might sound as a negative to you when they say, the room is too small or the walls are too green, it's kind of telling us as agents that our client is thinking about the home enough to place themselves in it. And so they're thinking, well, if the walls were another color, it would be a great room. So not necessarily a negative, just something that they're saying out loud. Well, if you're there, all you're going to hear is, oh, you have a lovely home. What are they going to say to you? Your home's awful? Of course they're not. They're going to be pleasant and polite, and you're going to walk away thinking they loved it when in fact it wasn't the house for them. So try to leave when your home is being shown. 4, you are too attached and won't negotiate an offer that's presented to you. Don't get so attached to your home that you buy it back yourself, because that's essentially what you did when you didn't accept a really good offer. So when your agent shows you the compelling reason why this home should sell at that price, then you might want to really look at that. Usually your first offer is your best offer, and the next one might not be even that high. So try and negotiate back and forth until an offer is just dead in the water, but I rarely allow a negotiation to die on our end, right? So you just need to keep that conversation open and that communication flowing until it just doesn't work, and then there's a point where you're not going to sell it for that price, and I understand that. 5, your home is not clean or it has a smell to it. There was an old saying, if you can smell it, you can't sell it, and I think that's probably very true. So if you're a smoker, air that house out, and shame on you, don't smoke inside the house. Better yet, just quit smoking, but that's a whole nother conversation for another day. So yes, try and get your home as clean and fresh and odor-free as possible. 6, you have not staged your home to show it in its best light. So sometimes it takes another party to come out and look at it through the eyes of a buyer. How you live in a home and how it shows are maybe 2 different ways. So staging the home and putting it in its best condition. And when I say putting it in the best light, that's another thing. Don't shut all your blinds and your drapes. The house needs to be open and light and bright. That's what a buyer wants to see. So when I walk into a home and all the lights are out and all the blinds are closed and it looks like a dungeon, no one's going to buy that, including you. You wouldn't have bought that house either if it looked that way. 7, your decor is too personal. Maybe you have too many personal photos. So put those away, pack them up. You've made the decision to move, so let's go ahead and get your house packed up. And that's one thing that should be done. I'm not telling you to take them all down, but it doesn't need to be 20 pictures on a mantle or on a piano or on a side table. Take it down to 1 or 2 that you really love, and let's put the other ones away. 8, your improvements are too personal. Maybe you chose colors in rooms, and maybe worse, every room's a different color. That's a problem. Buyers can't see past that. And then I call it buyer's math. And so they think it's going to cost thousands and thousands of dollars to repaint. when really it's probably only $300 to $500 to repaint a room. So take the time to repaint those rooms that were all done in really bright, really personal colors, and let's get it all a little more neutral. It will make the home sell a lot faster and for a higher price. 9, your home is too cluttered. Guys, you got to clean it up. Again, you've made the decision to move, so let's box it up. Let's get it out of there, right? You need to live almost as a minimalist. It needs to be less is more when you're trying to sell your home. And especially in the kitchen, when you have all this stuff out on the counter, you don't want it to look like your kitchen's not big enough to hold that stuff. So let's pack it up, put it away, and get it out of sight. 10, your home needs too many repairs. Well, in another video that we've done that you might go back and look at is why to have your home pre-inspected as a seller, and let's get those things repaired. Or maybe the buyer brought back a laundry list of things that needed to be repaired and you didn't want to do it. Well, would you buy a house in bad repair? I don't think you would, and nor will the buyer. So it's negotiating those repairs, or better yet, get them done before you ever even put your house on the market, and stop the conversation. That's what I always say. Let's just don't even have the conversation that something was broken, because it's already been fixed. And number 11, maybe you just chose the wrong agent. And sometimes that just happens, guys. It's maybe you didn't interview enough agents, or maybe you didn't look outside of a recommendation, or maybe someone's cousin's brother just got their license and you thought that would be a good thing to do. Sometimes it works and sometimes it just doesn't, and that's a shame when that happens, because that agent put a lot of time and energy into listing your home. But sometimes you just need a change. So I hope some of those tips help you on getting your home sold. And thanks for listening. And where you are, you can find us at dallasnative.com. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat, you name it, we go where you go. Thanks.